Hello everyone, I'm Barry Stagner and this is his channel Newsbreak. Since the Catholic Church was established in Spain, it has remained the majority religion in the country, with most Spanish people identifying themselves as practicing Catholics. That is, until now. And while Catholicism may still be the largest official religion in Spain, for the first time in history, the country now has more non-believers, atheists, and agnostics than it does practicing Catholics, according to a new report by the Research Center of Spanish Sociology. While 33% of the people living in Spain reported being Catholic, only 22.7% of them say they attend Mass and go to confession regularly. In Catalonia, the number plummets to just 10.9% of the believers reporting they regularly attend Mass and go to confession. While in La Rioja, in the south of the Basque Country, around 40% of the people are still practicing Catholics, France Info reports. The secularization of Spanish society has been substantially more pronounced in industrialized areas with higher cultural diversity, such as Madrid, Catalonia, and the Basque Country. In response to the new figures, Spanish newspaper El Diario wrote, "These figures, 80 years later, finally give reason to Manuel Lozana. Spain has ceased to be Catholic." Secularization of the Spanish society is higher in areas that are more culturally diverse up until now. Spain has lagged far behind other Western European countries where the majority of Catholics are non-practicing. While Western Europe is becoming increasingly secularized, Central and Eastern Europe remain Christian strongholds. Poland, Hungary, and Croatia are all examples of countries with strong Christian majorities. Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary, has repeatedly defended the idea of holding on to a Christian Europe. In a speech given earlier this year to the Hungarian people, he said, "If we lose our Christian culture, we're going to lose our freedom. Without the protection of our Christian culture, we will lose Europe, and Europe will no longer belong to the Europeans," he declared. After many years of speculation as to whether the use of directed energy weapons in war would be unleashed upon the world, we now have the answer. Multiple announcements from the U.S. military indicate that they are, in fact, rolling out these programs. The U.S. Navy and Lockheed Martin were the first to announce a system called Helios, high-energy laser and integrated optical dazzler with surveillance. If swarms of enemy small attack boats armed with guns and explosives approached a Navy ship alongside missile-armed drones and helicopters closing into strike range, ship commanders would instantly begin weighing defensive options to include interceptor missiles, electronic warfare, deck-mounted guns, or area weapons such as close-in weapon systems. Now, attacks such as these will also be countered with laser weapons being added to the equation, bringing new dimensions to maritime warfare on the open sea. By 2021, U.S. Navy destroyers will be armed with new ship-fired lasers able to sense and incinerate enemy drones, low-flying aircraft, and small attack boats, all while firing at the speed of light. The new announcement from the U.S. Air Force also focuses primarily on this threat, both from the cheap and readily available quadcopter drones that can be modified to much more advanced AI drone swarms. The new contract has awarded $23 million to another mega defense contractor, Raytheon. The 10-kilowatt lasers are to be mounted on small ground-based vehicles and aimed using an interface similar to a video game controller. The prototype laser weapons were built by Raytheon and incorporate a range of components from the commercial technology industry, including high-performance lithium-ion batteries. Well, we know there'll be strange means of warfare during the tribulation period, and this gives us today's reminder: Jesus is coming soon. Keep looking up.